All right. Well.
We's are here.
You got the boys in the same room doing the same thing and all the things and stuff.
Don't do Bill like that, man. Don't do Bill like that.
I've been watching some old. Cosby Show clips, man. That stuff is hilarious. Anyway, what's going on, everybody? And thank you for tuning in to the Man of Real Talk podcast. I am your host with the most, Mr. Michael Wiley, saying greetings and salutations to all of you, my peoples. Look, we appreciate all the likes, the shares, the clicks, and the downloads, and whatever it is that you do to support this podcast. We don't take it for granted, and we just want to say thank y'all from the bottom of our hearts.
Yes, sir.
Listen, now, if you're joining us for the first time, we say welcome. And if you're coming back for a second helping, you greedy bastards, we say welcome back. Because your boys is back on the air with the Man of Real Talk podcast, the podcast for the people. As folks got their phones up loud and getting all kind of feedback and all this other stuff.
Hey, bro. Look,
and joining me as always is my partner in crime, my brother from another mother, Mr. Philip Hines, a.k.a. Mr. Classic, a.k.a. OG Triple OG, who is always and definitely in the building. What is going on, fam?
What's going on, people? What's going on, brother-in-law?
Nothing much. Listen, if you're in the chat, I need you to say, it's game time, player. So I know who in here. I see Mitzi up in here. I see James up in here. Deacon Tim. What's going on, my friend?
What's going on?
My nephew is in the building. Y'all ain't see that, did y'all? Look at that. Hey, look at that. Mitzi Faye, God bless you. There's James, Deacon Tim. I see you. There's my nephew. That's right, nephew. Man up, man. Hey, I'm glad you came on.
Yes, sir.
Oh, Lord. Tim is starting already.
What are you saying?
He talking about some Dallas for the win tonight.
We're not going to start this trolling, Tim, this early, man. We're not going to start. It's too early to start trolling now.
It's too early, Tim. It's too early. That's just like me saying, I can't, you know what? I can't even get mad. I can't.
Hey, man, me and you ain't did together so long, it really don't even matter, man.
Thank you, nephew. Absolutely. Listen, you guys, something that I fail to mention every time is that we actually do have a YouTube channel.
Yeah.
That we stream simultaneously to when we do our Facebook live streams. We actually stream also to YouTube. I probably need to get the link because I don't have it. I'm so unprofessional, but I'll make sure I have the link posted. And if not in this stream, in our halftime stream, so you guys can go. I need y'all to subscribe, get them notifications, all that stuff. Listen, tell the elderly people that some of the elderly folks, they're not on the Facebook. They're not on the Facebook, but they know YouTube for some odd reason. You can give them the YouTube link, or you can use YouTube. However you want to do it, it's all good. So we are streaming to YouTube. Make sure y'all like and subscribe and all that good stuff. So nephew, I appreciate that because he was talking to me the other day. He said, don't you, he said, you don't stream to YouTube? I said, yeah. He said, you don't never mention it.
I forgot all about our YouTube page, to be honest. We got to do better. We got to do better, Mike.
Here's the truth. We've had a YouTube page for probably the past 2 years.
Yeah.
But because we were primarily focused on audio, never really put anything on it. But now, since we are focused on this here live, on this video, we will start uploading to YouTube so you can check it out there. It will be there. So we're happy about that. Listen, next week or this coming Tuesday, Miss Jathella Nolan Young of Alpha Omega Money Management. She is going to be our featured guest on our Tuesday show as we celebrate Black history and celebrate Black entrepreneurs. If you got some money management questions or just some financial questions, she is the one. Let me tell you something. She know her stuff, and any questions you have about finances and credit and stuff like that. If you got those questions, you need to come on out on Tuesday, 6:00 p.m.
It's going to be a great show.
It's going to be a great show. We got some good shows lined up for this month, so I'm really excited about that. But we're here to talk about the game. Listen, it's game time, y'all. This is the big one.
Yes, sir. Let's get it. Man. Let's get it.
Super Bowl 59. Wait. Is it 50?
I think it's 50. Yeah, it's 59.
No, it's 55.
No, it's not.
It's 55. I don't read Roman numerals that well.
No,
I know L is 50, and I think the V is 10. And when you normally put like the I in front of, is X 10? Which one is it? I don't know.
X is 10.
X is 10.
Yeah, X
so
is
V
10.
is 5.
V is 5.
Okay, so yeah, it's Super Bowl 55. Yeah, see, I some of that stuff. Look, some of that public school education actually stuck with me.
Hey.
So them Roman numerals. I remember.
Ain't nothing wrong with a little public school. I think
know.
all of us had a little public school education up in here. You know, me, your wife, and my wife. We from Young Christian Finger.
I thought y'all went to one of them one of them private schools.
I didn't go to no private school.
I know you ain't go to no private school.
Oh no, our wives went to private school and grammar school.
That's that kind of bougetto thing going on.
They went to that bougie spot on Western. on Wallace, St. Catherine's.
Right. Oh Lord! So listen, Super Bowl 55. I'm excited about this one. We got Kansas City.
Yep.
We got Tampa Bay. It's a big deal. If you really think about it, this game is a game of first. This is the first time, I think, whereas the host city's team is actually playing in the Super Bowl. I think Tom Brady has is he the oldest player?
Yeah, and this is his 10th Super Bowl. He's the oldest quarterback to start in the Super Bowl.
Tom Edward Patrick Brady. He's 43.
Yeah.
10th Super Bowl, which is a record. 10th Super Bowl. And if he wins tonight, it will add to
7. That'll be 7. He got 6 already.
7 Super Bowls. Then another first is you got Patrick Mahomes, who is the youngest quarterback. So he's like the opposite end of that spectrum.
And he's the reigning Super Bowl MVP.
Reigning Super Bowl MVP. Youngest Super Bowl youngest quarterback. Whereas if he wins tonight, he would make history because he would be the youngest quarterback to win back-to-back Super Bowls. Right. Because we know he won last year. So it's a lot of firsts. But
Mike, you know what's crazy about this? You got
Mitzi. I got you with the YouTube link. You know what? Phil, go ahead and say what you're gonna say.
Now, what I said, what's so crazy is that you got the young gun going against the old legend.
Yeah.
That's really the narrative of the Super Bowl. You know what I'm saying? And I believe that.
Is that really the narrative?
That's the narrative.
You think so?
Yes, Mahomes going up against the GOAT Brady.
The Patriots.
I don't know, man. It might be another narrative. I think it's an underlying narrative that a lot
of
us...
You got to give it to me.
I think it's an underlying narrative.
I know. Okay. All right. Here we go. Yeah, you got to give it to me, Mike. We're going to get this out because I think I know what you're talking about.
No. I'm just saying. No. I get it. You got the youngin' versus the guy who's been there and doing his thing and and I actually want to talk about that too because when I think about we always talk about the GOAT when it comes to basketball. Yeah. There's always that debate about Jordan and LeBron and Kobe and all that stuff. I have to confess, I had every intention on coming on here and spreading as much Brady hate as I could have possibly.
Are you gonna let me down? I just said on the last. I said you're gonna be able to give all the Brady hate you want today.
I know, but after I thought about it,
oh wow, Mike.
Just after I thought about it,
traitor.
No, it's not. I'm not. It's not a traitor, but that's just y'all already know who in the background. It's not me being a traitor. It's just that when I think about it, I cannot deny what the man has.
Oh no, you can't deny. No matter how you feel about him, you can't deny his greatness.
As much as I don't like him, and I think one of the reasons why I don't like him is because he is remarkably unremarkable.
Yeah.
There is nothing flashy about him. There's nothing fancy about him. He is just he is just that guy where it's just like, oh my God, go somewhere. I'm sick of you winning. And I think that's where a lot of the hate when it comes to Tom Brady, where that stems from. So yes, I was going to talk about him today. I had it in me. I had balls from the late into Tom Brady. But then when I actually thought about it, I couldn't do it. I can't.
But that
do it.
young gun over there in KC, man,
Yeah,
that boy is unbelievable.
he is.
He's
Now,
unbelievable.
here's the underlying story. I think it is. Although I sometimes think Patrick Mahomes suffer from Tiger Woods syndrome. Because look, can we be honest?
Go ahead, Mike.
Can we be? I think Patrick Mahomes suffer from Tiger Woods syndrome because he sometimes act black, sometimes he don't. He is in the position where he can use that side of him where it's beneficial. Now we gonna still claim him because it's some of us in him somewhere.
He's my homeboy.
So the underlying story of this game is, especially because it's Black History Month, we got a black quarterback, a young black quarterback that could possibly make history by winning back-to-back Super Bowls against one of, if not the greatest quarterback.
I like that narrative better.
Yeah,
I like that narrative better. I like, you know what? Yeah, you check. I like that narrative better.
Yeah, that to me is a pretty good narrative. You know,
I like that. I like that
what
better.
I'm saying? So man, when you look at the two quarterbacks, man, totally different. You know, equally skilled. Although a lot of people would give that edge to Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah.
When you look at Patrick Mahomes does things.
He can do things that Tom Brady could never dream of doing.
Tom Brady could never do.
Yeah.
And has never done. This dude can toss off his back foot. He can toss running left, toss running right.
No looks, all type of stuff. He's like a video game.
Now I swear it's like he's playing NFL Street. For those y'all that remember that game from back in the day, he jump off the wall and throw it.
Yeah.
He spins the ball and tosses it. I ain't never seen a guy just toss the ball to somebody and just all kind of stuff. He does stuff that Brady would never dream of doing.
But Mike, what makes Brady so great is that he understands the game mentally.
Mm-hmm.
Like they had the reporter that he was talking about Tom Brady, and he said Tom Brady has the greatest shoulders ever. And I was watching Undisputed, and Skip and Shannon was talking about it, and like Shannon said, what he meant with his shoulders was how he knows his mind is so sharp in knowing where the pressure is coming from.
Mm-hmm.
And when they say the shoulders, man, he knows how many steps to move to get away from that coming defender.
He has great pockets.
Yeah.
He has a lot. But see, then that's the other thing that I during halftime we may want to hit on. And I don't want to bring race into it, although it always plays a part.
You have to play a part.
It always plays a part. One of the things I noticed, even when you just hit on it, you know, they talk about Brady and his how smart he is. Have you ever noticed that when they do comparisons, especially with black quarterbacks and white quarterbacks, when they talk about black quarterbacks, what they say is, "Oh my God, he's so athletic."
Mm-hmm.
Right? How he runs, how he throws, how strong he is, how high he can jump. They always speak of his athleticism, right? But when they talk about white quarterbacks, they mostly speak of his football IQ.
Yeah, but you know, Mike,
how smart he is.
Yeah, but you know back in the days, black men, it was two positions in football that didn't allow black men to play. That was quarterback and middle linebacker.
True.
The reason why they couldn't play those because they didn't believe that
they were smart enough.
We were smart enough to play those positions because you got to remember the middle linebacker is like the quarterback of the defense.
Right.
So they didn't think that we had the mindset to to play those positions.
Why did Keller keep doing that? That's weird. I don't have to bring the camera.
So
anyway, but yeah, man. So I think it's going to be an interesting game. I just always think that that's something that I always notice when like with the commentators. If you just listen to tonight's game. Like when you guys are watching the game, listen to the commentators. Just watch how they talk about Brady, and watch how they talk about Mahomes, and it's going to be a difference.
Yeah.
Because they are going to mention how smart Brady is, how brilliant he is. He's strategic, and Mahomes is athletic. He's this and he's that, but they'll never mention how smart he is on the field. Which, in my opinion, if you doing what he's doing on the field, not only are you athletic, but you got to be smart.
You got to be smart
because you got to know these plays, how these plays that these guys are running. how to throw, when to throw. There's some degree of smarts that goes along with that. But just watch. Look, I promise y'all, just watch.
Because quarterback position is not an easy position to play.
No, it's
So
not.
you just can't throw anyone in there and say go play quarterback. That's like your mind is you're thinking 24/7 while you're in there. You got to think about your route runners.
Mhm.
Then you got to remember you got a blitz coming from your left.
You gotta worry about defense.
Then you got Khalil Mack coming from your right. So now you gotta remember where they're coming from. Now, not only that, I gotta remember that okay, the play is set up for, let's say, Antonio Brown.
Right,
I gotta be careful because Peanut Tillman is on.
right.
So I gotta make sure that Antonio Brown, before I release the ball, I gotta make sure that he got the right. He's right. When he to pass him, it's certain inches he got to get where the ball, when I throw the ball, to make sure it lays completely in his hand.
But then not
So,
only that, but
you know.
even just knowing how to throw the ball.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because I've been looking at things like, okay, you got to know how fast this guy is versus when he's going to get to where he.
You see this?
Yeah, that's what I'm
You see
saying.
this? Let me tell you, I got this.
Oh, how'd you get that?
Far South football at Finger. Playing quarterback. Went down to Ottawa. Big corn-fed white boy. Hit me so hard that the face
I didn't know
mask
he was corn
cracked in my nose. And basketball was my dream ever since. It's a big white boy. It was, man. Downstate, man. The boys, man. Let me tell you something. Them old linemen.
Yeah.
If you ever notice something, old linemen be big. Not trying to sound racist, folks. But if you watch football, old linemen are usually big, corn-fed white boys from Nebraska, Oklahoma. Right, I'm telling you.
Ohio.
And that's why I got this in my nose right now. Yeah.
Got clocked.
Yeah, I got clocked. And basketball was my sport ever since.
Yeah, man. So I'm excited about this game. When you think of threats, so let's just talk about the threats that each team have. I think when you think of Kansas City, I think two biggest threats against Tampa Bay, of course, is going to be Mahomes. He just has the ability to just put points up on the board. Even when they're behind, he has that ability to put points up on the board. And most of the time when he's just I watch him sometimes, man, and even when you think he's down, this dude has the uncanny ability to pull something out of his hat and just make it happen. Yeah. You know, so Mahomes himself is a big threat. And then, can we please talk
But Tampa Bay got a decent defense, though.
They do. And I think, and then Tyreek Hill is look.
And Travis Kelce, the tight end for Kansas City.
Can you all, I need somebody to name me a receiver faster than Tyreek Hill.
Right now, you can't.
I'll wait.
No, he's the fastest receiver in the league right now.
That dude run like he got parole issues. I'm just saying. He's the fastest guy. He's the fastest guy in the league right now. Now I think the biggest threats that Kansas City, that Tampa Bay has. First of all, their front four is ridiculous.
Sue and them boys.
Man, look, Sue basically
taking it back. That boy going back to 12
his
years
Detroit
old.
days,
Yeah,
ain't
man.
he, man? My goodness, look, that front four, and you can see how they came together over like the last, I want to say like the last 6 games, last 7 games.
After we beat them.
Yeah, after the Bears. Look, these dudes,
they picked it up.
They are shutting the run down. And not only are they shutting the run down, but they're getting pressure on the quarterback. They're getting that pressure on the quarterback. And if they're going to beat Mahomes, they got to keep him on his back. Yeah. They're going to have to keep him on his back. And, of course, you can't count Brady out.
Because you can't count him out, period, because, like I said, he's been there, done that when it comes to Super Bowls, and he's like, he got 6 of them.
6. That's
why I said I got Kansas City, but I'm not going. But I still know that it's not going to be an easy one because no matter what, Tom Brady is at the helm of Tampa Bay, and he done mastered Super Bowls.
Man. That's
other than Montana. I mean, some people might want to throw Montana in it, but in my opinion, he's the greatest quarterback of all time.
I think a lot of people, it's just like when we have that discussion about basketball, right?
Yeah.
And we talk about who the GOAT is.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of that stuff is a lot of it is really opinion.
Yeah, it
right?
really is,
And
man.
it's really based off of when you came up. I every time I think of this, I think about Julius Erving when he was on I think he was on First Take one morning. And they asked him to name his top 5 players of all time. And he named them, and Jordan wasn't on the list. And so somebody was like, wait a minute, why don't you have Jordan on the list? And so he was like, well, there's no offense to Jordan and what he's accomplished and who he is. He said, but when I think about the top 5 and the people who influenced me and those guys who I see as great, I got to give that to the people who I watched when I was coming up. He was like, and there's no offense, no slight to Jordan. So, it's just like with us. When we were coming up, dude, in Chicago in the 90s, you ain't want to be nowhere else when it came to basketball. That was like the best time for that whole stretch, man. Everybody hated Chicago.
But I got to be honest too. I think that I had to start looking at it like they with the LeBron and all that. I had to start looking at it like that where, I have to start understanding that a lot of people didn't get to see Michael Jordan play.
A lot of people didn't get to see
Jordan. A lot of folks grew up on LeBron. I mean, he came to the league, 2002?
Well,
so you gotta remember,
LeBron, it was Kobe.
It was Kobe, but they still didn't get my guy Kobe all his light. I'm gonna be real with you, man.
They called him a copycat, and I didn't like that. He copied Jordan. He copied you. He's not. Shut up. Just shut up.
Yeah.
So that stuff that kind of ticked me off, man. But I think that when you in terms of the GOAT, because how many championships does Montana have?
Montana,
3, 4, maybe.
I think he had 4.
He has 3 or 4, and I don't think anybody else has come close to having 6.
No. Tom. When it comes to quarterback, Tom's by itself.
Yeah. So I don't think there's anybody else that has accomplished what Brady has accomplished, and in that sense, he is in an elite club because what he's done, man, ain't nobody else did.
I'll be honest with you, he got the key to the elite club.
He got the key.
He the one letting everybody in the key. The
right,
club.
He the one that's issuing the IDs. It's like, look, you want to join?
And by the way, congratulations to Peyton Manning, Charles Woodson. Congratulations on your NFL Hall of Fame.
Who's that?
Peyton Manning has been inducted, and Charles Woodson.
I like Peyton.
Yeah,
I didn't like him when he was playing, but I think he's a cool guy. I think he all right.
We were supposed to beat him in that Super Bowl.
Yeah, we was. Don't even mention
doggone Rex Grossman.
Stupid Turnoversaurus Rex.
Yes.
Look, Devin has to kick that off.
I threw a birthday party. I threw a big birthday party because it fell on my, the Super Bowl usually falls on my birthday, the 2nd.
He was geek.
Man, the Bears, I threw a big birthday party.
Just to see him lose.
Devin Hester ran off that touchdown. I was like, it's going down. Man, they put Rex Grossman in there, man. I was so mad.
I remember watching that game, and
I was sick.
When Hester, the first play of the
game, he ran touchdown back.
Hester running back a touchdown?
I was sick, man.
I was like, boy, it's been 20 years, and the Bears finna win another one. Get it.
Man, they had me listen to Super Bowl Shuffle and everything that when they went to the Super Bowl.
I was playing Super Bowl Shuffle for about a week. I just
knew we was about to win it because we had the defense, and to be honest with you, our defense was holding them. It was that Rex Grossman kept on giving the ball away.
Turnoversaurus Rex, the rarest dinosaur in the NFL. And he did what he did and turned the ball over.
Yep.
Oh my God! So
how
I was really, really, really mad about him, man, and I was really disappointed at the fact that I was really disappointed at the fact that he just couldn't do it, man. We should have won that game.
We were supposed to win that Super Bowl.
Yeah, we were supposed to win that Super Bowl, but we didn't.
No.
And we still ain't won one.
I know one thing, y'all better not get Carson Wentz, and I don't care about how he's better than Mitch. I don't care about how he's better than Mitch. I don't care about all that. I'm looking at my
I
laptop.
know Carson Wentz.
I don't care about that. Yes, he's better than Mitch. He's better than Trubisky. But let me tell you something. Carson Wentz haven't been the same since he tore his ACL the year they won Super Bowl, which Nick Foles won for him. He ain't never been the same since he tore his ACL.
What is with
So
the
we don't need
Bears
him.
and quarterbacks?
Because we don't want to pay no. Chicago is a cheap city when it comes to sports. The only people that spend money, well, the Cubs did.
Yeah.
The Blackhawks was the only true team that spent money in Chicago. And guess what? They got two Stanley Cups in 3 to 4 years.
Like 3 years, I think.
And when the Cubs came in, they spent their money. They got their World Series.
Well, they get the Sox won the series. They spent a little money.
You got to spend money to win.
And you got to actually draft a quarterback every now and again.
But that's why I respect about Jerry Jones and R.I.P. George Steinbrenner, which was the owner of the Yankees.
Yeah.
They said the same thing. If you want to win, you got to spend.
Spend that money.
You got to spend money, man. And we're not going to spend no money. We'd rather go get people trash and try and bring it here and all that. So it is what it is, man.
We go dig into somebody else's garbage can and be like, hey, let's pay him
y'all
millions of dollars.
Y'all can say you better admit y'all want, but y'all saw that man last year, man. That man was hot garbage last year for the Eagles. Get out of here, man.
I can't even do it right now. So look, we got 7 minutes before the game. We are going to go ahead and shut this down so we can get ready. And
we'll see y'all back at halftime.
We will be back for halftime. Now listen, I need y'all to make. I need you to make your Super Bowl prediction, sir.
Okay, I'm not gonna give a real score, but I got Kansas City in
give a real score, man. Stop being a punk and give
Kansas
a real score.
City in the high 20s, low 30s by a touchdown.
Oh Jesus!
I say I got in the high 20s, low 30s. I'm not gonna give a particular score, but I say high 20s, low 30s by a touchdown.
All right, so you got Kansas City by a touchdown.
Kansas City.
All right, I'm saying I gotta go with the Chiefs because I gotta go with the young buck. Gotta go with the black man. Although, they do got a black defensive coordinator on Tampa Bay.
That don't matter, man. We still going to Chiefs. Don't start that.
Chiefs.
Yeah.
I'm torn.
Now you torn because I got a black. Come on, man. He ain't finna be out there playing.
I'm torn.
He gonna barely get a ring, man. What you talking about?
Wait a minute.
Don't good people on both sides.
Okay, Trump. Hey, look. Don't the Gatorade boys get a ring?
Yes.
It's like the whole stuff. Nigga, I want to serve Gatorade.
That's how it is in NBA too.
That's crazy. You get a ring.
Yeah, like them towel boys that watch the
ring.
Yeah, they got all them get rings. So they're part of the organization.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
It can't be like the team's ring though, is it?
Yeah, it's gonna get a ring like the team. They get a ring.
It ain't like a towel ring. Or
no, they get a championship ring like the one like Michael Jordan get.
Rings like
the one that Anthony Davis, LeBron got, the guy that washed their uniforms and the towels that they wipe their faces with, get the same ring. That's part of the organization.
That's unbelievable, man.
They might not be a player, but we finna get ready to go, y'all. We'll see y'all at halftime.
I got Chiefs. I'm gonna say Chiefs by 6.
Okay, same. You going the same thing. You gonna give a number?
36-30.
See?
I don't think it's gonna be a really high score.
No, it's gonna be a high 20s, low 30s game.
Because here's the thing with Tom Brady. Great as he is, I don't think he's ever blown anybody out in the Super Bowl.
But Tom gonna get that young boy all he got now. Tom gonna get that young boy all he got though.
Unless somebody on Kansas City. Look, y'all got to get at Tom early and often.
Yep.
You got
get them tap dancing.
I'm telling
you,
get them
tap dancing.
If Kansas City can go up by 2 touchdowns before the half, it's over. It's over.
But I will say I don't want my homeboy to get too cocky with that ball because sometimes Pat can get cocky and make some plays that can be costly. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
That's true. Well, you know what? Let me say this. One thing I have learned, and even Skip has said this. You never bet against Tom Brady.
No, you don't. But I'm betting against him today.
That's the one thing you don't do. You never bet against Tom Brady. Now, Thiago said he got Kansas City 27, 21 Tampa Bay. All right, we're going to see how it is. So we got Kansas City. I got Kansas City Phil got
You know,
Kansas City.
everybody got. You know that he even with his score,
Yeah.
no one is calling a blowout for the Super Bowl.
Because it ain't gonna be a blowout.
It's not going to be a blowout.
I'm telling you. That
You got the
front-
young gun against the master of the Super Bowl game.
That front four is
Yeah.
not going to allow a blowout.
Yeah,
It's
that front
just not.
four is crazy.
Who was my man that bet? Who's that dude that bet like $3.5 million on
I
Tampa
forgot
Bay?
his name.
Man,
I forgot. He gonna lose $3.5 million tonight.
Man, look.
He gonna lose it.
I'm gonna bet a Subway sandwich and a pink lemonade.
I think Shaq and Charles Barkley got a $5,000 bet.
Really?
Yeah.
That's probably for charity.
Yeah.
Them dudes lose $5,000 just from walking up
But
the
you know,
street.
Chuck a gambler though, so
Yeah,
I don't know if it might not be for charity with Charles
Look,
Barkley.
Chuck a big gambler too, boy.
Chuck
Him and Jordan used to gamble
Chuck
big
gonna
time.
yeah, man.
I ain't gonna even front. But look, appreciate y'all for tuning in. Make sure y'all catch us. We're gonna be back here at halftime talking about the poor halftime show. And we're gonna see where it is.
I
So
could care less about the halftime show.
who's performing this year?
The Weeknd. The Weeknd, y'all. I belong to you.
Oh, that's the only song I know by that dude.
No, I love his song The Hills. I can't sing it because of the lyrics, but I love that song.
Okay. So we got the weekend this weekend and doing the halftime show. So we'll see y'all back at halftime, man. And until we talk again, y'all get two fingers inside. Peace.
Peace.